getting answers. The CBS 13 News at 10 starts right now.
Policing the police. Placer County Sheriff's deputies stepping up when one of their own shows up to a call for service, allegedly drunk, calling the California Highway Patrol for help. Thanks so much for joining us at 10. I'm Elizabeth Kling.
And I'm Tony Lopez. CBS 13's Laura Hafley is getting answers on what this deputy is now facing and why an outside agency was called in to step in. Laura.
Well, the officer in question bailed out of the South Placer jail this past weekend, and experts are celebrating the department's transparency, but there are still a lot of unanswered questions, including what charges exactly this officer could face and if the department is in any trouble. A Placer County Sheriff's deputy turned in by his own department.
There's actually cause for pride here.
35-year-old probationary deputy Elano Hughes responded to a 911 call in his marked patrol car. When he arrived on scene, fellow deputies noticed something was off. According to officials, Hughes, less than 1 year into his service, was drunk.
Law enforcement agencies has vulnerabilities and imperfections.
Retired sheriff and law enforcement consultant John McGinnis says what happens next is a masterclass in police transparency.
I think there are many law enforcement critics that would assume that they would circle the wagons, keep it a secret, but they didn't.
Placer County Sheriff's Office took to social media to explain deputies confronted Hughes, calling in an outside agency, the CHP, to run a field sobriety test. Hughes blew a .13.
There may have been a time when that would have been swept under the rug, but here is exactly, I think, a profound illustration of exactly how to do business right.
35-year-old Hughes was fired, but what's next for the former deputy and his former department?
I don't think that the people, the persons to whom the deputy responded would have any cause of action against the deputy or the department unless the officer somehow did something which violated the civil rights or in some way caused them damage.
UC Hastings law professor John Myers says the case, now in the hands of the Placer County DA, will include a DUI charge, but there may be grounds for additional charges.
This is very serious misconduct for somebody that we trust with a badge and a gun.
We did reach out to the sheriff's office and the DA to ask some additional questions, including what call for service the deputy was responding to. We did not get that answer immediately, but we will keep you updated.
Good lesson in transparency, that's for sure. Laura, thank you. Live in Placer County tonight.